Life is a journey full of challenges and opportunities. We all have times when we feel lost and confused about our direction. Have you ever wondered what questions can lead you to powerful changes in your life? Let's explore four simple but profound questions that can open new doors in your mind. These questions will not only help you look back at yourself, but also motivate you to step out of your comfort zone. Are you ready for a journey of change? Join me to find out and start exploring your unlimited potential. 1. What is my true purpose in life? To answer this question, I need to take the time to look back at myself sincerely and deeply. Truly understanding what is truly meaningful to me is not easy. There are times when I feel like I am being swept up in the flow of life, pursuing goals that may not be rooted in my own inner desires. Society, family, friends, and external pressures may push me to pursue things that I think are important, but are they really what I desire? I have spent too much time and energy on goals that I am not truly passionate about, just to please others or to meet the standards set by society. But if I am not honest with myself, I may be further down a path that I never truly chose. When I stop to reflect, I realize that my dreams and aspirations may be very different from what I am pursuing. I need to listen to my inner voice, to understand what makes me truly happy and fulfilled. It may not be great success in life, but peace of mind, joy in spending time with loved ones, or personal growth through learning and self-improvement. When I am clear about my true purpose, I can begin to reorient myself, focusing my energy on the things that bring real value to my life. Defining my life purpose is a long process and cannot be rushed. It requires patience, honesty with myself, and a willingness to face difficult questions. But when I understand what is truly important, my life will have a more meaningful direction, helping me not to get lost in external pressures and expectations. 2. Am I living according to my values? This question can make a big difference in my life. Values are the core principles that guide my thinking and behavior. When I clearly identify values such as honesty, love, or sincerity, I can assess whether they are reflected in my daily decisions. If I live by these values, I feel comfortable, happy, and have no regrets. This creates balance in my soul and gives me a meaningful life, making me confident about the path I am on. Living by my values also makes it easier for me to build sincere and lasting relationships, because others will feel my honesty and genuineness. Conversely, when I do not live by these values, I will feel unbalanced and stressed. This can lead to anxiety and conflict between what I want and what I actually do. When my values conflict with my current experiences, stress arises, negatively affecting my mental health and relationships. To live by my values, I need to regularly self-examine and adjust my behavior. This requires honesty and the courage to change when I realize I am not on the right track. Although it may be difficult, living by my values helps me feel responsible for my own life, not dependent on the expectations of others. Living by my values also creates a positive impact on those around me. When I live honestly, lovingly, and responsibly, I inspire others. This contributes to building a good living environment where everyone is treated with respect and kindness. Therefore, this question is not just a self-assessment, but also a reminder of the importance of holding on to my core values so that I can live a life that is true to my nature, full and meaningful. 3. What are my fears, and how are they holding me back? Fear can be the biggest barrier to moving me toward what I want. Often I realize that these fears are not simply emotions, but they deeply influence my decisions and actions. I need to identify those fears, whether they are fear of failure, fear of not being accepted, or fear of change. When I think about fear of failure, I feel anxious about not achieving the goals I have set. Fear of not being accepted can make me afraid to express myself, preventing me from connecting with others or expressing my opinions. Fear of change often keeps me stuck, not daring to step out of the comfort zone I have created. Then I need to find a way to overcome these fears by understanding their origins. Maybe I need to ask myself, why am I afraid of this? Is this fear really reasonable? Understanding these fears will help me unleash my potential and have the courage to step out of my comfort zone. When I realize that fear is a normal part of my personal growth journey, I can start to see it in a more positive light. I can see fear as a signal that I am on the path of growth and discovering new things. And from there, I can move forward, turning my fears into motivation to grow and mature. 4. What am I doing to improve myself every day? This is an important reminder of my journey of continuous learning and growth. Every day is an opportunity for me to become a better version of myself, and asking myself this question helps me be more aware of my efforts. First, I need to focus on my mental development. This can start with meditation, reading, or taking courses to expand my knowledge and understanding. These actions help me develop a positive mindset and critical thinking skills. Taking care of my physical health is also an important part. I should develop healthy eating habits, exercise regularly, and ensure adequate sleep. Simple habits like walking or drinking enough water will help me feel healthy and full of energy. In addition, developing positive relationships is necessary. I should seek out friends who have positive thinking, share thoughts and experiences to create a supportive environment. Setting specific goals for myself also helps me have a clear direction. When I track my progress, I can recognize my efforts and stay motivated. Finally, taking time to reflect and write down my thoughts will help me understand myself better, thereby discovering areas for improvement. Self-improvement is a continuous journey. Small but consistent actions will create big changes over time, helping me become a person who can inspire others and live a meaningful life. Answering these questions will help me clearly define my goals, values, and actions, thereby creating powerful and positive changes in my life. Asking myself about what is really important will help me gain more insight into myself. When I identify specific goals, it is easier for me to plan and find the right direction. Goals are not simply things I want to achieve, but also reflect the core values that I pursue. These values will become my guiding compass in life, helping me decide what actions are necessary to move towards my goals. When I know what I value most, it is easier for me to say no to things that do not fit and focus on what brings meaning to my life. Furthermore, the process of answering these questions is also an opportunity for me to examine my current habits and behaviors. If the actions I take are not aligned with my goals and values, I may need to readjust them. This will lead to positive changes not only in the way I live, but also in the way I interact with those around me. When I start to act consciously, I will feel more confident and motivated to make the changes I want. From there, I can create a life that not only brings joy and happiness to myself, but also to those around me. These changes will not only create new opportunities, but will also help me become the best version of myself. In this journey, I will learn how to face the difficulties and challenges that life brings. Each time I overcome an obstacle, I will not only grow but also affirm my own strength and abilities. I will learn from my mistakes and failures, seeing them as valuable lessons rather than obstacles. This feeling will motivate me to keep moving forward, not only for myself but also to make a positive impact on others. When I see the results of my efforts, I will feel proud and appreciate what I have achieved. This will increase my determination to pursue bigger dreams, thereby continuing to expand my vision and capabilities. Ultimately, learning about myself through these questions will not only help me clearly define my direction, but also create a life full of meaning and value. I will not only live for myself, but also contribute to the community, making the world around me a better place. In this way, I will not only achieve personal success, but also leave a positive mark on future generations. Thank you for following and listening to my sharing. Hopefully, these questions will help you make positive changes in your life. If you find the content useful, feel free to leave a comment with your thoughts. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next exciting content. Wishing you an exciting and successful journey of discovery. Goodbye and see you in the next videos.